Once again, welcome back to the Cavendish Arms. This is Comedy Virgins presenting the Comedy Concentrate. We've been doing this for about 4 or 5 weeks now, twice a week. And to be honest, I'm running out of things to say at the beginning. We have been running Comedy Virgins for over 400 years. We run it over 9 days a week for up to 58 hours a day, putting on over 4,000 comedians every night, each performing round about 6 months of diabolical material. Comedy Virgins, ladies and gentlemen, is all about giving comics an opportunity, a platform to try comedy for the first time or try out new material. The wonderful thing about that is they have a great time. The worrying thing for us is we don't know whether they'll be funny or not. What will it be tonight? I don't know. But we're only giving them a minute and a half. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fast. It's going to be furious. This is the Comedy Concentrate. If you're watching on YouTube, I need you, as always, to join in. You can't just sit at home. I know where you are. I know what you're doing. I'm watching. And I will come and batter your door down if you don't clap and cheer and shout wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whoever you're with. We mustn't lose the ability to shout as loud as we can and clap as fast as we can. So, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube, clapping, shouting, cheering. Also on YouTube, send us some comments. Tell us if you like the comedians. Tell us what you think. Give us some feedback. We've also got the comedians. They're watching in the dressing room. Shirley, let's see them in the dressing room. And let's hope they're clapping, cheering, and shouting. Oh, look at them. What an ugly bunch they are. But they're going to entertain me tonight. Are you ready at home? Are you ready in the dressing room?
Yes!
Get ready. Let's start the clapping. Let's start the cheering. Let's start the whooping. As we welcome to the stage the first act of the night, ladies and gentlemen. It's the fabulous Thomaston Lock. Yeah! That's her.
Hello. So you know what I've not been missing since the pandemic started? My work colleagues. This girl Jess in particular, right? So every time I'd assign her a task, she'd always be like, "Yeah, okay, in a minute, babes. Like, I'll sort it. It's all Gucci." But things would not be all Gucci. Things would not be very Gucci at all. I'd approach her and be like, "Look, Jess, you're really fun to work with, but sometimes your behaviour is a bit obtuse." And she'd just say, "Yeah." Which is not an explanation. What would have been an explanation if you'd gone, "I'm a twat." I tell you what, though, what I do miss since this pandemic has started is traveling. The other day I said to my boyfriend, "If you could take me anywhere tomorrow, anywhere in the world, where would you take me?" And he went, "Up the arse." Without hesitation. And I don't know why he'd want to take me there. Ruined by visitors. It's a bit of a shithole. Thank you very much for listening.
Come on! If you're watching on YouTube, let us know what you think. Send us some comments. Get your fingers on the keyboard and type some stuff, because that lady entertained you and you've got to show your appreciation. Come on, send us some messages, send us some emojis. You can do it. Come on, do it now. Come on, you can do it. Are you doing it? They're doing it. We're getting some messages, I think. We're doing it. We're going to get another act on. To get the next act on, we're going to have a quick look back in the dressing room. Let's make sure those acts are joining in. Acts, I want you to get your hands clapping. Come on, get your hands moving. Let's have a look at you. Look at mine. Mine are blurring. They're blurring on the screen, guys. You can't even see them. So please, clapping, cheering, shouting, and hands blurring as we welcome to the stage the fabulous Mr. Carl Kazanza.
Thank you very much.
Hiya. I just want to say it's nice to be doing a gig where I can't hear the audience laugh, because I don't know about you, that is just like old times for me. Good flashback. Also, like, I'm phoning from Manchester because I moved up here just before like the lockdown started. Because like a lot of people, I went to live in London and just kept going north until the prices got reasonable. Like, it's quite a small gripe, but it does sort of seem kind of unfortunate that I've moved to a new city and now I spend every day in my living room. Do you know what I mean? Like my friends have asked me what Manchester's like. I've just got to be honest. I'm like, I've no idea. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can tell you what my house is like. But the thing is, like, I think the lockdown is like difficult for a lot of people in lots of different ways. But I think probably the most difficult thing about it is going to be explaining to future generations like how bad it was. So I'm just sort of imagine myself talking to people going, oh, you kids don't know how easy you've got it. Like, when I was your age, we were living through a lockdown, mate. Like, the schools were shut. No one could go to work. Like, I've watched every episode of Storage Hunters UK. I didn't think that was possible. And like, obviously, then they'll sort of turn back to me and they go, well, that's great, sir, but can I finally take your order now, please? I'll just sort of finish as well. Before it happened, I used to work in a bookshop, right? And like, I learned quite a lot working in the bookshop. Like, apparently William Shakespeare, like, apparently he used to be an author, like, apparently quite a good one. It's actually a minute and a half, so I'll end on that current reference, I think.
YouTube, let him know what you think. He's drinking booze. I just saw it. Is he okay? He's in a room on his own drinking booze. We must send him some messages, guys. Send him some love. Did you like his set? Tell him something great. Even if you just tell him you loved his beard or his drinking method, tell him something. Let's communicate. That was Carl. What did you think? If you're watching on YouTube, let him know. But right back here, we're going to go back to the dressing room. We're going to get some clapping, cheering, and shouting going. We're going to make it as fast as we can and as loud as we can, as we welcome to. And the screen. It's the amazing. It's the wonderful. It's the brilliant. It's the normally grumpy Gemma Bigley.
Well, I have been told, following the last 3 appearances on this wonderful channel, that I need to cheer the fuck up, is what I've been told. So, and I've also been told that a good start for comedy is to draw on your own experience, you know, what you're going through right now. So I'm struggling to sort of realise how I'm supposed to cheer up and do a sort of upbeat cheer up act and talk about shit show my life is currently as I'm trapped in a house on a daily basis. But I was thinking, like, dogs are always happy. All dogs are always happy at all times, and I've worked out why. It's because they're never sorry. Dogs are never sorry, ever. And so I'm thinking I might try for the next 7 days. I'm not going to apologise. I'm just going to do what the fuck I like and not apologise and see how I got on. Put back on that next week. So I've been catching up on TV that I've missed in the previous few years, and I've watched that. Watching that thing on Channel 4. You know that sex thing, the sex thing on Channel 4. Have you seen that? Have you seen the thing? The sex with the red people, the sex thing, with the Handmaid's Tale. That. Do you know what I've got to say? That they've got the most realistic sex scenes that I've ever come across. Having been stuck in a loveless marriage for 10 years, they really are realistic sex scenes. So there you go. You know, years ago, I always couldn't wait to be a famous comedian so I could become a recluse, but here we are. So didn't need the fame after all. And I've also worked out something I'm gonna work on is there is nothing I can do better than a robot. Nothing. I cannot cook better than a robot. I cannot shag better than a robot. I cannot work better than a robot. So once we come out of this lockdown, I think the robots are coming and there is absolutely nothing we can do about it. So Dave, back to you. If you think that is good news and happy, then you bloody go for it. That's my time. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Gemma Bigley. Come on, let her know what you think. Type some comments if you're on YouTube. Let her know. Was that cheery enough? Oh, look, she's dancing. She's almost happy. Gemma Bigley, let her know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, it's time to get another act on. And in order to do that at home, I need you clapping, cheering, shouting, whooping.
Yay!
Arms in the air, comedians. Open your mouths and shout, yeah!
Yeah!
Luke Poulter! shirt.
Thank you. So I'm autistic. I'm not that great at small talk, but I like to get my hair cut quite a lot. And I'm quite glad that they've said after all of this is over and hairdressers open back up that hairdressers will be forbidden to have conversations with you. But the good thing about that, though, is that my hairdressers, they know that I'm autistic. So when I used to go there and say to them, oh, can I have one on the back and the sides, please? And then the haircut would start and it would just be... That's £21, please. The last time I went there, though, I walked in, got served by a new guy. He starts doing the small talk. Someone does not know the rules, and he starts going to me, oh, what are you up to this weekend? And before I'd got there, I'd bought the game Untitled Goose Game, which is about a goose that terrorizes a whole town by stealing objects from people. And I didn't want to tell him that was how I was spending my whole weekend. I said, just going out with the lads. I have never been out with the lads in my life. And that's all I wanted to do. Thank you.
That was mine. Look at the size of his microphone. Give him a round of applause. Come on, send him some messages. What did you think? Comment on his comedy. Comment on that shirt. Comment on the microphone. But say something. Don't just sit at home. Type some messages. Let us know what you think. All I'm going to do next is get another act on there, gentlemen. In order to do that, I need to go into the dressing room and check whether the comedians are supporting each other. And they're clapping really loud, really big, really cheering, and Gemma Beatley is smiling. We'll get the next act on. Shirley, let's have a look at that dressing room. How are they looking? Are they waving? Carl, are you waving? I can't see. Let's have a look. Come on. Jerry, you're smiling.
Yeah.
Are your
Lots of
hands
wooing.
going? I think they're nearly ready. Let's welcome to the stage. It's Mr. Matthew Alford. Look at that man go.
Here I go. So, I entered a poetry competition once because I went and saw these druids who were running a poetry competition. And they said, right, the poetry competition the theme is bothersome beasts. And I just wandered in because it was like at a church hall. And my mate goes to me from school. He goes, hey, what you should do is, because it's about bothersome beasts, you should enter your poem about testicles that you wrote the other day. So he fucking hated me. Goes like this. They lurk around in my trousers, covered in curls, waiting, just waiting for all those sexy girls. Shapeshifters of the night, astride their mighty steed, glistening in the moonlight. They know just what they need. Damn these bothersome beasts. I got the theme in. That got me point. These wretched little gonads telling me that sex is free on webcams, porn and phone ads. My balls are a mess of grisly meat, like grandma's legs, but they don't got feet. But no, they're more like two hairy brains, although they're a fair bit littler. And judging by the thoughts they have, one's Saddam, one's Hitler. This was written in the Saddam deck. Dangling from my guts, this pasty sack of nuts, this stringly, strangly, scrawny little scrote. Their soul has died away if they ever had one anyway, and they've got more wrinkles than Cliff Richard's throat. They say I should not be so spiteful, but they're really quite delightful. And they're also very vital in continuing the human race. But if that's so true, I ask you, why do they always aim for my girlfriend's face? Subsequently married and then divorced. For your approval tonight on this poem I am banking, but it's clearly not as good as it should have been because I spent most of my creative energy on other projects. Thanks very much.
Come on, give a round of applause if you're watching at home. Make some comments. Let us know what you think. That's Matthew. Let's say, what did you think? He's doing funny faces for you as well. He's tagging more stage runs and funny. That was Matthew. What did you think? Come on, guys. It's not that I'm working hard here. Type some messages. Let me know what you think. I need to know. I can't just be left hanging. Come on, what do you think? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you something. When I'm bouncing around on this screen, full of energy, clapping, screaming and shouting, the truth is, I'm really, really tired. I've got no energy. I've got no... Shirley?
Yeah.
We're lazy, aren't we?
Fairly, yes.
Yeah, fairly. I'm going to tell you how lazy... Before the lockdown, I'll tell you something. Shirley's mum, before she passed away, she had Alzheimer's. And we were sitting on the sofa, me and Shirley, and we were watching an advert. And it was for an Alzheimer's walk. Yeah, walk for Alzheimer's. I said, have you seen that? We should do that. We should do that. And Shirley said, how does it work? And I said, well, you go and get loads of people to sponsor you, and then you do the walk. And Shirley said, I don't really want to get people to sponsor us. What did you say, Shirley?
It's a bit embarrassing to ask people to sponsor you sometimes, isn't it? It's a bit.
Yeah.
So I said, I don't
So you said, could we just donate the money instead, didn't you?
Yeah, just do the walk and donate the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we
So
realised,
basically,
didn't we?
No, we decided that what we do is we just donate to Alzheimer's and not do the walk.
Not do the walk, no.
And so throughout the lockdown, we've done all sorts of charity stuff. We've done parachute jumps, walk, across the Sahara Desert.
Yeah.
We didn't. We're absolutely exhausted.
Yeah.
And our bank account's empty. Because no sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my little break. Time to start shouting and screaming and shouting. Are you ready? Clapping and cheering going in the audience. Come on, clapping, cheering, shouting, whooping. Let's please welcome to the stage the amazing Carmen Butcher. That's her there.
So I asked my mate what I should do this set about, and she was like, fucking anything. And I was like, I've been in lockdown a while, but it hasn't got to that just yet. I usually live in London, but I'm isolating with my parents in a really beautiful, quiet village in Essex. I thought I'd write a diary to document my time here. This is it. I don't mean to be negative. I've got it way better than other people. I wake up every morning to the sound of birdsong, and I just wish they'd shut the fuck up. Like, I just want to hear police sirens in Bethnal Green. Give to wake up to the sound of a crack whore calling after a mate in the middle of the night. I've also been doing online yoga classes, which is great because it removes that competition element. So now, like, I am the skinniest and the best in the room. But the downside is I'm also the fattest and the shittest. So I try not to compare and despair. I set up a tripod to film one of my classes, but then I just spent the whole time wondering how well the tripod could keep its pose compared to me. So I'm doing that again. That's me. Thank you.
Oh, round of applause for the comedian. And if you're watching on YouTube, let her know what you think. She wants to know. Look, she needs to know. These comedians, what it is, these comedians, they're getting no feedback. They've got no one to perform to. They need your feedback. They need your encouragement. Send them some messages. Send them some love. You can do it. What I'm going to do next is the same as I just did a minute ago. I'm going to get another comedian on, and I'm going to do it by clapping, cheering, and shouting myself, because you lot are not joining in. Ladies and gentlemen, please start the clapping, start the cheering, start the shouting, start the whooping. Please welcome to the stage, Magdara Fahim.
Hello and welcome to week 7 of the lockdown. Just a quick reminder, the culling of the sick and frail will start in week 9. So make sure you're staying healthy and have a good pair of trainers for that, guys. That'll be no mercy. As you can probably see from my bleached hair, boredom is slowly starting to get the better of me. But to my credit, I still haven't started watching Ozark yet, so things could be a lot worse. I'm thoroughly enjoying the televised announcements. Who knew the Conservative parties like the NHS so much? Not the vulnerable, that's for sure. That Dominic Raab sure is an icy character. I bet he'd Shazam a song at his own mother's funeral. Every time someone mentions the death toll, I'm half expecting him to start involuntarily cheering. Chris Whitty's another man who shouldn't be on TV. Now, there's not much you can say about Chris Whitty that the kids down the bus stop that haven't already shouted at him. Let's just hope the coronavirus gets sorted before the bodies in his basement thaw out. Thanks very much, guys.
What did you think? You know the game. You get your keyboard, you get your fingers, and you send some messages. Come on, you can get your fingers blaring as fast as mine as you type those messages. You can do it. Come on! Time for another act. Time for another act. We're going to bring them on with the clapping and cheering provided by the comedians in the dressing room, who will be very animated when we have a look at them. Let's have a look at them. Let's see their arms moving around. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Yeah, we're all there. Let's please welcome to the stage the amazing Mr. Brendan O'Donoghue.
Hey.
we doing? Listen, I'm just going to do a gag, all right? But I'm going to do it with a gag with some pictures, right? So I don't talk about my family normally, but let me tell you, okay? My mother, she loved dogs.
He's going to mute.
Oh, he's gone mute. Hang on.
Oh,
hang
you
on.
muted yourself, Bren.
I've unmuted him. Hang on.
We're going to bring Brendan back because no one can hear him. Are we getting?
Oh,
We can't hear you, Brendan. You're going to have to mind it. I could do it.
Can you hear me?
No, my mother used to show dance.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, there you are.
Yes.
There he is.
All right. Anyway, never mind. But my mother, she loved dogs. Yeah, she used to race greyhounds. She did. She ran a great bend. She ran a great bend, but she couldn't get out the starting gates quick enough. Despite the help of a portly man. Anyway, yeah, but my mother, she loved dogs. She did. Yeah, she used to breed dogs. Yeah, you should see my sister. Really ugly. Yeah. Don't feel bad for my sisters, right? All right, they were pretty bad. But anyway, listen, they're both in prison. There you go. That's my sisters. There you go. That's a bit about my family. I hope you enjoyed it. It's about a minute. Okay, thanks very much.
Hey. That was Brendan O'Donoghue, and like basically he's from Ireland, and that's the closest we're all going to get to a holiday this year. That's the closest we're going to get to going abroad, hearing Brendan O'Donoghue. Thank you, Brendan. What do you think? Send him a message. Type him a message. Should we encourage him? I don't think so. Maybe we shouldn't send him some messages. That man will keep coming back forever. We've known him 13 years. He's fabulous. It's Brendan O'Donoghue. Time for the last act of the night. The last act of the night deserves as much applause and encouragement from at home and the dressing room as the first. So please start the clapping, start the cheering, start the shouting, start the whooping, start the hand blurring, start the banging on the walls, start the shouting at the neighbours. And please welcome to the stage the fabulous Mr. Henry Michael!
Oh, yes, Zoom family, thank you very much for having me. So I'm not sure how you spent your last few months. I've been working as a doctor in hospital. I am qualified, by the way. They're quite firm on that, despite things. You know, fairly full on, fairly stressful, long shifts. Just to give you an idea, this is a picture of me back in February, just before things started. You can see there, taking its toll. But everyone's very nice. You know, you've had free Ubers, free Deliveroos, everything really, except PPE. And Tesco's are great. They let you to the front of the queue now, which is cool. I don't actually even shop there. I just like doing it because it makes me feel good. But it is weird for me going back to full-time medicine. I haven't done that in many years. You know, I forgot what it was like. It's kind of like theme hospital, but you can't press restart if you fuck up. So that's obviously been tricky. But yeah, many thanks for this. Last thing before I go, I was going to give you an exciting Zoom background, but unfortunately my face is so bland and featureless, my computer thinks it's the green screen. So, it has been difficult. Thank you guys. Back to you.
Yay! Henry! He's out there helping keep people alive and then in the evening making people laugh. Yeah. Come on! Big one, come on. And please, ladies and gentlemen, send him some comments, send him some love. He used to look beautiful, now he doesn't. Come on! What did you think? Ladies and gentlemen, Comedy Virgins is a night that we've been running for 12 years, seriously. We give new comedians a place to start. It's led without some workplaces like the Comedy Virgins, there wouldn't be Saturday Night at the Apollo. We've started off the careers of some famous people and we've given a wonderful hobby to lots of amateurs. Pubs are in danger of closing down, ladies and gentlemen. We have no income coming in. We have nothing, but we have overheads. We need your help. I've got a bucket. I need you to put some money in it. We will spend the money ensuring that Comedy Virgins can stay open when we get out of this lockdown. In a minute, we're going to put a PayPal thing up because Shirley says you can't put the money in the bucket through the phone. Apparently, we have to do it through PayPal. So if you're watching, whether it's live or on YouTube later, if you're a comedian that's enjoyed the experience you've been given and the opportunity you've been given, if you're an audience member, please, 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 please donate some money. We've been doing this for 6 weeks now, and we have had £50 donated. Seriously, that's it. It's a bit shit. Give us some more. I'm going to keep talking until Shirley ends this, because I would just keep going and going, because I've got enough words to speak forever. I'll talk, I'll keep going, I'll get you to clap and cheer, and eventually Shirley will turn me off, and the show will end, and the curtains will fall,
Well done.
Cool. Thank you, everyone.